बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरे का सब खैरियत से होंगी। आज का टॉपिक है डिस्पर्जन। When sunlight white light falls on a triangular glass prism, a band of colors called a spectrum is obtained as illustrated in figure 9.3b. The effect is termed as dispersion. It arises because white light is a mixture of many colors. The prism separates these colors. These are the colors of the rainbow, and there are 7 distinct colors that blend into another. These colors are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. A ray model of light. The direction of the path in which light is traveling is called a ray and is represented in diagrams by a straight line with an arrow on it. A beam is a stream of light and is shown by a number of rays in figure 9.4. A beam may be parallel, diverging, spreading out, or converging, getting narrow. The ray model of light assumes that light travels in straight line path called light rays. According to the ray model of light, when we see an object, light reaches our eyes from each point on the object. Although light rays leave each point in different directions, only a small bundle of these rays enter the eye of an observer, as shown in figure 9.5. If the person moves head, a different bundle of rays will enter the eye. The method of following individual ray is that travel from an object to our eye to some other point is called ray tracing. Point to finder, we can see luminous object from the light they emit, and we can see non-luminous object from the light they reflect. But can we see the path of the light itself? No, light path cannot be seen directly unless we make the light interact with matter. For example, we cannot see a flashlight beam unless we fill the air with chalk dust or smoke. Sunbeams streaming through the windows or classroom or light from a cinema projector on its way to the screen. Both are visible because dust particles in the air reflect light into our eyes. Law of reflection. The following terms are used describing the reflection of light. The ray coming towards the surface and incident ray. The ray which bounces off the surface is reflected ray. The point incidence is the point at which the incident ray strikes the reflecting surface. Normal is line drawn at the right angle to the reflecting surface at the point of incidence 0. Angle of incidence is the angle between the incident ray and the normal. Angle of reflection is the angle between the reflected ray and the normal. Law of reflection. Reflection is a change direction that takes place when light strikes reflecting surface and rebounds. The law of reflection describing the behavior of incident and reflected rays. First law, second law. The incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal to the surface all lie in the same plane. Second law, the angle of reflection is equal to the angle of incidence. Shukriya. Wassalam.